Welcome to the audio show.
So I've read some comments from the previous video, and some people basically, is giving Sonny the right on the slap that she gave Mike. I'm still not, because like I said before, if it was a man that had gotten upset and slapped a woman, he would have had other issues. And that's exactly why I can never ever rock with that at all, because like I said before, you don't really want to be flipping the script. Anything that a man couldn't do, I really wouldn't want a woman to be doing the same thing, especially when it comes to putting your hands on people. But nonetheless, let's run into this particular series. Joslyn wants to celebrate this that she's having right now. Let's see exactly how Sonny feels up with that.
Well, you don't notice anything different about me at all?
Nice.
Bam! Girl, do you see this? Isn't it beautiful? Oh my God, he had the whole setup and everything. He had the little heart thing and the light set up, asking will you marry me.
Funny thing is, I really like, I like that Rafi has made the attempt of seeing exactly if he can get married. You know what I mean? I just don't know if Joslyn is the one. And I may be wrong, guys. I may be hating. But I'm looking at a lot of things. Number one, the way how Joslyn hops between Dominique and Sonny is like very unreal. The way how she gets both of them into the same place, knowing that Dom is messy, you know what I mean, and that Sonny's having an issue with Dominique and with the baby being lost. It's just very uncanny as to how she does that, but she's just doing it.
Girl, he got down on that knee. He said the most beautiful words to me. He made it official.
You seem happy. I'm happy for you.
Well, are you really? You don't seem too happy.
Joslyn,
What? Do you see this thing?
it's beautiful. He did really good.
Yeah.
He did. And if you're happy, I'm going to support your happiness. But, so did you find out about the pregnancy?
You just gonna rain on my parade, huh?
I'm not trying to do that. I just,
I mean, yeah, the girl is pregnant. Okay. But I ain't worried about that. Okay.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. She showed me the paperwork.
All right, so Sonny's about to get into this little shebang as to what she's talking about. I don't think Sonny's in a place of being able to give good advice at this point in time. So I wouldn't be listening to what Sonny's talking about, because Sonny's in a place of grieving. People in a place of grieving, I don't know if they're able to give advice because they're not giving it from an uplifted state of mind. They're giving it from a very depressive state of mind, which is two different states of mind. You're going to have more negatives in there than positives and all of that. So she's going to go into this whole spiel, and it just...
And what you mean you're not going to worry about it?
I ain't worried about her. I ain't worried about her. I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about nothing she got going on, okay? This is me and Rafi. That does not have anything to do with us. We're moving forward with our lives, and she can go do whatever she need to do with hers.
Joslyn, are you serious?
I am dead serious.
Okay.
She's not a factor, Sonny.
Joslyn, her being pregnant has everything to do with you and Rafi. Hear me out. Do you know what it takes to be pregnant? Do you know the lifelong responsibility that comes with being pregnant? Do you know that your time is now split between 2 other people? Maybe 3, because you know they produce twins? Pregnancy is not something to not worry about. Having a child is not something that goes away. For the next 18 years, the girl that you don't like is going to be a part of your husband's life.
All right, and while I can see exactly what she's saying, right, and while Joslyn is this character who I, don't think a lot of, it still doesn't give me the right, right, to rain on Joslyn's parade of wanting a marriage. Remember, Rafi wanted to marry Joslyn before all of this pregnancy thing came up. That is also the truth, which we're not even sure if Sade is actually pregnant as well, right? So that's another thing to look at. But again, you cannot ask a woman who is grieving about some kids for advice. I wouldn't even be listening to her at all. I probably would have just stopped the conversation right here, so I'm just, walk off. Basically, I'm just walk off until I say, no, I listen. At this point, you know what I mean? I don't listen, because I don't think she's going to give me anything, and clearly she's not giving anything yet.
The girl that you can't stand and you're at odds with, She gonna be in your husband's life for the rest of their life, which means that's a part of your life. So I get that you're happy about being engaged, and I'm not saying that I don't want you to be happy.
Then what are you saying exactly? Because there's not really much to say. The truth of the matter is, right? She in this thing. Rafi has proposed to her. She just find out about this marriage thing of whatever it is. She has cast it off as something not to worry about, and she's decided she's going to try it for whatever it is. Why else give her anything else? Regardless of what it is. Now, does Sonny have some points? Sure. Sure, they're going to be in your life for 18 years, right? Because, you know, you have the kid. If there is an actual child. But that doesn't mean that you have the right though for rain upon our parade when it comes to marriage. You just don't.
But you and Rafi are not in some fairy tale bubble. Like, reality is, you're gonna marry somebody that has a responsibility to another woman. You're gonna marry somebody and thinking that just because Sade is not in that room or whatever, that she doesn't matter. Them kids are gonna come before you, which means his time with the mother of his children or child is gonna come before you. And I don't know. I just think a lot of men get away with stuff because we accept anything.
Does men actually get away with stuff? I should say a lot of women get away with stuff because men accept anything. See, I could have said the same thing just now. That's what I'm talking about. The persons who try to say them can combat me. You know what I mean? Are we going to have this argument now? A lot of men get away with stuff because we accept anything. Doesn't a lot of women get away with stuff because men accept anything from them as well? The argument could go both ways. It just feels like it's just one of those, you know, sexist type of arguments where it just have one point of view and it's a whole gender bias as to thinking, you know, oh, well, you know what I mean? Men are the ones who are always doing this particular type of thing. This is what I'm talking about with Sonny. This is what I'm talking about. This is not the time to be talking to Sonny because apparently, according to her, she's heard from the mere fact that she have a baby with Mike, right? And while I have given Mike his flack as to whatever it's that him have going on, Sonny had some parts to play in it. But that's exactly where her information is coming from. It's coming from a place of grievance and hurt. So she can't really give nobody no advice right now. And all her advice are going to sound tainted and jaded. Because that's what we're looking at on her as a woman, a jaded woman. And please don't bring up the race card because I'm blacker than Son at this point in time. So please don't bring that up. Don't, because I know she good for bring up the race card and she loves to bring up the fact that she black and all sort of food. Please do not bring up the blackness because if you ask me, I think that she's using a lot of Nadinola and face cream. I think she's using a lot of those toning creams, so not bother even with the complexion thing. Let's rock.
And it's like, oh, it's okay. It's not about me, but it has everything to do with you. It's not that easy.
So basically, she has blown out Jocelyn's candle just in a 2 seconds. Okay, so let me work it out for you. Right in a nutshell, what I'm saying. Now, is she correct that yes, Jocelyn would have to have this child for 18 years to look at? Yes, you may be correct. Sure, you have a child to look on for 18 years. That is correct. What is also true is that Rafi has asked Jocelyn to marry him way before this entire baby thing come about. Right? Him asked Jocelyn to actually marry him. And then came this whole baby thing as to what's going on, right? Rafi has now decided the same, go and choose Jocelyn, blah, 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 blah. And so they're moving on with them actual life. Allow her to get that. You know business with what's going on. But no, that's Sonny for you. And that's why I call her Cloudy because she just, anywhere she goes is the violin. Anything you go around her, this way here. You need like tissue. You need a box of Kleenex tissue. What do you call it? Kleenex? It's Linux? I don't remember the name of it. But you need a box of Kleenex tissue. And you basically need to be crying as far as I'm concerned. That's just how it works. When it comes to Sonny, that's exactly how it works. Look, I'm not the biggest Jocelyn fan. I'm not the biggest Jocelyn fan, but I feel like if somebody's going to get happiness, if them think that marriage is their next step, allow them to do that without jading them with the experience. But I guess Jocelyn deserves this because she's the one that goes asking for advice from Sonny. But give me your take on this. Do you feel like wrong timing and is it that you're agreeing with Sonny that, you know what, Jocelyn should pull back all of a sudden now, even though she has asked Rafi to do this? Because here we go again, If she breaks up with Rafi, here we go again. You ask him to do one thing and then him do it, and then when he does it, you do something else. But yet still Sonny is going to give us how men get away with from what men don't get away with. Because it's always the men's fault when it comes to Sonny as far as I'm concerned. As much as I can understand some of the pieces that Mike had to play in it, it's almost like Sonny doesn't do anything at all. And don't bring up the blackness, please, because only blacker than both of these women put together. Don't bring up the blackness, because I know she good to bring up the blackness. Give me all stick. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and talk to y'all soon.